I'm here with James. We've just lost 4-0 to Man City. What's your shirt say? This time next year, only full support Tottenham will be champions.
Same as last time. Fantastic to see you again, Alex. Well, it's a pretty depressing day. Well, first of all, I'd like to say rest in peace, club legend Vialli. Remember my dad in for his 1997 poster, giving it to me as a kid, was talking about how much fantastic and beautiful memories he brought. So all the condolences to him, and may he rest in peace. True club legend. I mean, to be fair, the one thing I was thinking of the whole game is how extraordinary it was that we beat them in Porto, because we watched it. And they were just so much better than us. They're just so extraordinary. There was just, if there was nowhere to go. And I mean, we did the same interview, almost identically in the same place back in November. And there's been no real improvements really. I mean, I don't want Potter to be sat there. For one, if Pochettino got appointed, I can no longer wear this T-shirt. You know, my whole wardrobe would have to change. But I don't think it's really his fault. I think the transfer policy was trying to sign names without really thinking about how it fits in. For example, Sterling is a fantastic. I know he wasn't playing today, but talking about the season, Joe. Sterling is a magnificent player, but if you don't have a De Bruyne, Eriksen like player to slot Sterling in, he's not the kind of like Drogba like player who's going to barge people out of the way and do it on his own. So he didn't really make sense to sign him. We're starting Aubameyang. We don't really seem to know what we're doing, but. I mean, I was proud of the fans today. It was an extraordinary atmosphere. It didn't stop from start to finish, did it? We can testify. I mean, I've got this T-shirt out for the banner, but it is freezing here, isn't it? It is freezing.
I can see you shivering, mate. But you know, this is the thing that as well people don't seem to understand, especially in the club. You know, when players don't want to come up and clap for the fans. So, you know, we go through a lot of effort. We spend a lot of money, a lot of time. Some people have to take the whole day off work, and they might not get that day back. So. Sometimes you just want to see a bit of fight, even if you're not going to get the points. You know, at least in the home game we saw glimpses. We saw nothing today.
No, I actually thought on Thursday we played really well. Yeah. I mean, the cynic would say, "Oh, that's how far you've fallen." Like, you still praise on how well you played in a 1-0 loss. Well, I genuinely thought we really played really well, and you know, Lewis Hall had a good chance, and we hit the post. There's a couple of moments we wouldn't do it different. I genuinely think we would have won, but there was nothing really there today. I can't even really remember anything that kind of got me going. I think we need to just keep Potter until the end of the season. Start playing the kids, because I don't see Pochettino coming in. I actually think the banter side. I actually think he is a pretty good manager, but I just don't see him working here. I don't think Zidane would want to go. So then you have to go a bit left field like a Roberto Martinez. And I don't see that quite. I think give him to the end of the season. And the overwhelming one thing that we can say is, let's hope Man City never win the Champions League, because for no matter what, we can lose 10-0 here and we can always shout Champions of Europe. We'll never sing that, and until that day we'll chant it forever, won't we, mate? And at least we don't support Tottenham, eh? As I said last time.
You know what? That's the best thing I've heard all day.